Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss about Injective and its token INJ. None of the content is financial. We'll start with machine learning based price forecast, regression analysis, and the risk based model, and end up with the overall estimated bull run target for INJ. So over the last 24 hours, INJ has rallied quite a bit. The price is right now coming in at around $10, up by about 11% or so over the last 24 hours. Volume up by about 50%. So there has been some activity by rank. Its market cap based rank is in top 100 cryptos by market cap. Over the last 1 year or so, this is the price versus market cap growth. So whatever growth occurred or lack of growth occurred in price reflected back in market cap. So price versus market cap ratio looking decent, about 100 million tokens in total supply, out of which 99.97 million are in circulation. So almost entire tokens are in circulation. You can check out on the token unlocks over here. The last tranche of major tranche of unlocks happened in 2024, early January 2024. So about 1.5 years prior to today. So the major token unlocks for this analysis are behind us. In terms of what does Injective do, again, this particular blockchain is built for finance, interoperable layer 1 for financial applications, real world assets, and DeFi and access. So it at one point in time, Injective in not too long ago, or this rally of 2024 and 2025 was valued at about one token valued at about $50. Now it's 1/5 of that at around $10. So if we were to look at any technicals for Injective with respect to its USD pair, the technicals say that right now the price is kind of close to the 0.382 at around $10.45. So that initial jump from $6 and change, almost $7 and change, to that $10 target, like we talked about in this video a couple of weeks ago and also 3 days ago. Back then the price of INJ was much lower. Over here you can check the price of INJ over the course of this week did make its rally to this point, 0.382. Now the next levels to look for INJ is at around, first, if the prices stay meaningfully above that $10.45, the next level at around $13 becomes the most of somewhat of a more importance, where the 0.5 Fibonacci level as well as the 21-week exponential moving average and the 20-week moving average are coming down to that $13.31 level. If it takes couple of weeks, the price could meet a significant resistance like it met over here somewhere in July of 2024, as well as in June of 2024, as well as over here in November 2024. There were 2 or 3 instances where that 20-week and the 21-week exponential moving average acted as a resistance, and then following that in the major rallies, the 20-week acted as a support. So let's see how the price behaves with respect to those levels in the coming days. In terms of the estimated bull run target, the bull run peak over the next 6 months with a 1 standard deviation or non-euphoria bull run, in the next 6 months price could be between $12 and $26. If on the other hand there is some euphoria in the market, the 2 standard deviation or a 95 percentile bullish ceiling, with that 95 percentile confidence that the ceiling is under $13.50 and $55. A $55 INJ would be considered a new all-time high for INJ. The last all-time high for INJ occurred at around the weekly close at around $52, and the big at its peak was at around $53. So and in terms of the last bull run, definitely this time around, the last bull run, that is in 2021, the all-time high was at around $26. This time around the price did go at one point at around 1.618. That was a major de-risking phase for INJ. Again, distribution over here signaled a short-term peak. Let's see if There is another leg to the bull run where in INJ kind of goes uh, close to that 1.618 $40 or just barely falls short at around $38 like it did back in December 2024. So the two standard deviation ceiling for INJ in the next 6 months takes up to about early October of 2025 is at around $55. On the other hand, the base case is sideways action till but a slightly bullish directionality till about $11. Again, the purpose of this base case is to identify the directionality, not the magnitude. In a bearish scenario, the next 6 months, if the market continued to tumble like it did from December till about May, especially the INJ token, if that the series of lows continue, the support could be between $3.50 and about $9 per this model. And this uses seasonal ARIMA, LSTM and XGBoost machine learning model. We trend on weekly price actions for INJ since October 2020, the token launch. And again, by the way, all these models on cryptoweeklies.com are available for free, not just for INJ, but all of the top 100 cryptos by market cap, and the analytics such as how is the Bitcoin and ETH risk going along, what is the current ROI for BTC and similar higher cap token, how far are we in the bull run in terms of bull market completion, using composite risk score analysis. What is the current sentiment in the market? Is it bullish, bearish, or neutral? What are some of the popular narratives? Are the bearish narratives more popular than the bullish narratives? Which is not the case right now. The bullish narratives are slightly more popular. Which are some of the most discussed crypto names related to last 7 days worth of activity on social media platforms such as YouTube and X? This kind of analysis is available. Which crypto has rallied the most over the last 24 hours? And again, barometer of some of the most rallying names over the last 7 days, 30 days and 90 days, all available on cryptoweeklies.com. Now let's check out what INJ fair value is with respect to the regression based valuation. Right now the fair value has gone down quite a bit at around $3.80, kind of close to that bear market prediction, bear market machine learning model based forecast. The current price at around $10 represents not just a price above the fair value or the 2 standard deviation residual above the fair value. It's kind of running close to that 3 standard deviation residual band, and if the prices stay or go above this $13.83, those could represent a change in the direction again over here from that 0.5 Fibonacci level that could help change the shape of the regression function in the future. Again, we don't redraw things. Take into the consideration only the price action and the nonlinear polynomial regression based fair value and the overvaluation. This 99.7 percentile upper bound at the third upper bound in the red color represents a major peak in the shorter term or change in the shape of the regression function. In terms of analyzing the current risk levels for DCA for INJ, they have been quite elevated for this model. Again, that is because price is coming close to the 3 standard deviation band. In terms of the simple moving average price based risk, the risk is at around 14%, so not too high or not too low. Back in April 8th of 2025, when the price was at around $7, the risk levels identified by this model were essentially 0. Again, rounded up to 0, that means the likelihood of the rally was maximum due to the nature of the price and the 20-week simple moving average. If the prices were to go back to this zone where the risk is between 40% and 70%, like it usually does in major rallies, again over here you can see over major rallies, the price does go to that risk level. If it goes into that risk level in future, the price of INJ could be somewhere between $27 and about $36 per this model. If we were to analyze Injective on the basis of time weighted average price, this token is in an accumulation phase till the price is above the $12 target, which is the time weighted average price for INJ. And looking back again, DCM or dollar cost averaging below the blue line has not been the worst idea for INJ, with 1, 2 and potentially 3 examples in the past. And if you stretch it out over here, a fourth example in the past, again this is not financial advice, but wanted to highlight the price right now is below the time weighted average price, which occurs only a handful number of times for INJ. So with all of this in mind, the latest risk score based price target for INJ, again with regression risk or the DC risk model risk at around 89%, time weighted average price rounded off to 0 because price is below the time weighted average price, SMA risk at around 12%, weighted risk at 47%, estimated bull run peak for INJ at around $21, about a 2x from the current price. And with that, I'd like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.